Good morning. Thank you for coming to this presentation. My name is Bilidio Aldirantage. I'm a student from Utara, Indonesia University. I would like to say thank you for coming to our presentation. It's great to see you all. The concepts of national interest is very important to explain and understand state behavior in the international system. National interest can be explained as the fundamental goal and the ultimate determining factor that direct the decision makers of a country in formulating its foreign policy. The national interest of a country is typically the elements that form the country's most vital needs, such as defense, security, military, and economic being. Fundamentally, national interests can be grouped into national interests that are vital or essential are also national interests non-vital or secondary. Vital national interests usually relate to the survival of the country and its core value, which become the identity of its foreign policy. Whereas non-vital or secondary national interests are not directly related with the existence of the country but still being fought through foreign police country. Indonesian national interests are threatened by disputes. SCS is the entry of the International Exclusive Economic Zone into the map. China traditional claim, which is the basic of China's claim in the South China Sea and boundary issue in territorial waters with Vietnam that have not been complete until the Vietnamese fishermen, who intensively catch fish in the water that are included in the Indonesia exclusive economic zone. These two factors become main concern because it has an impact on violations of suffrage right Indonesia in Natuna. Suffrage rights, according to Article 56, paragraph 1 letter, United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea 1918 is the right that has the highest power over the need for exploration and exploitation, conservation and management of natural resources, nature, both living and non-living, from the waters above the seabed and land below. From the statement of professional of Article 56, United, the 1982 National Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS, mentioned above, Indonesia as a coastal state has right in the economic zone area exclusive in the form of sovereign right to carry out exploration and exploitation, management and conservation of living natural resources, while the utilization of non-biological natural resources are embraced in the legal regime of the continental shelf. In rational to this sovereign right, it should be used sparingly, optimally in order to utilize and protect marine resources and avoid theft of fish from foreign ships, as it's known that so far Indonesian marine resorts into EEZ are often taken illegally by ships of other countries. Then by optimizing the suffrage right Indonesia can utilize and enjoy marine resources for welfare public. Okay, Thank you very much for your great attention, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your listening. May all those we have shared be beneficial for all of us. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to Breaking News. My name is Rinta Sinaga. The concept of national interest is very important to explain and understand state before in the international system. National interest can be explained as the fundamental goal and the ultimate determining factor that directs the decision makers of a country in formulating its foreign policy. The national interest of a country is typical the elements that form the country's most vital needs, such as defense, security, military, and economic well-being. Fundamentality, national interest can be grouped into national interests that are vital or essential, are also national interests, non-vital or secondary. Vital national interests usually relate to the survival of the country and its core values, which become identity of this foreign policy, whereas non-vital or secondary national interests are not directly related with the extent of the country but still being fought through foreign policy country. Indonesia national interests are threatened by dispute in the entry of the Indonesian exclusive economic zone into the map. China traditional claim, which is the basis for China claims in the South China Sea and boundary issues territorial water with Vietnam that have not been completed until the Vietnam's first man, while especially chats peace in the waters that are included in the Indonesian exclusive economic zone. These two factors become main conflict because it has an impact on violations of separate rights Indonesian in Natuna. Separate rights, according to Article 56, Paragraph 1, letter NIT National Convention on the Law of the Sea, is the right that has the highest power over the need for exploration than exploitation, conservation and management of natural nature, both living and non-living, from the waters above the sea and land below. From the statement of provisions of Article 56 Unit the National Convention on the Law of the Sea mentioned above. Indonesia, as a coastal state, has a right in the economic zone area exclusive in the form of separate right to carry out exploration and exploitation, management and conservation of living natural resources, while the utilization of non-biological natural resources are embedded in the legal regime of the continental shelf. In relation to this separate, it should spare optimal in order to else and protect marine resources and avoid theft of fish from foreign ships. As it known that so far, Indonesian marine resources of the area often taken illegal by ships of natural countries. The by of assuming this separate right Indonesian can actually enjoy marine record for welfare public. That's all to the news. I'm Renita Sinaga. See you.
Hello and welcome to the breaking news. My name is Charlie Sianture. The concept of national interest is very important to explain and understand state behavior in the international system. National interest can be explained as the fundamental goal and the ultimate determining factor that directs the decision makers of a country in formulating its foreign policy. The national interest of a country is typically the elements that from the country's most vital needs, such as defense, escort, military, usually related to the civil of the country and its core values which make up its identity. China's traditional claim which is the basis for China's claims in the South China Sea in the boundary issue. Territorial waters with Vietnam they have not been complete until the Vietnam fishermen who intensely catch fish in waters. They are included in the That's today news. I'm Charlie Sianture.
Hello and welcome to the breaking news. My name is Jessica Simar. Indonesia international actors in the northern Natuna. Concept of national interest is very important in the expression, understand its every part in the international system. National interest can be expression as the fundamental goal and the eliminate and determining factor interest in the decision makers of the country in formulating this is a spreading policy. The national interest of a country is typically the element in founding country most vital needs such as defense, security, military, and economic well-being. Fundamentally, national interests can be grouped into national interests that are vital expression. Are you also national interests? No, vital are disciplinary. Vital national interests also relate related to and south part of the country, and this is Carpolis. Carpolis is to become the indicative of this is free police. National vital or a secondary national interest in not directly related with the extension of the country, but still they can form the third primary police control. Indonesian national interests are intermediate. By disclosure, SCS is the entry of the Indonesian exclusive economic zone. EAZ into the map China Transnational, on which is the basic of for China, claim in the South China Sea as bordering issue. Territorial waters with Vietnam that have not become complete. Ali the sea in Vietnam, which meant the dwelling in cattle fish in the waters, the art is polluted, and the Indonesian exclusive economic zone. AAZ, Ambari, 1,719 and two factor become incorrect because in heart and pain in political on sovereign right Indonesia Natuna. So right now, according to Article 15.6.1 National Incorporation of the whole the sea 1982 the House right now power over in the report exploitation, education and communication measurement of corporation natural birth living and non-living from the water about the sweated and like no anti communication at the national from the statement of the portion of the article 15.6 and now 19 into confusion and loudly see or close. The version about Indonesia as compression, stay hardest the economic zone area exclusive in the front of the software carry out exploitation and the exploitation management and complication of living natural and realistic, while idealization of the biological natural revolution are embedded in the regular reading of the company. So the coffee understands the current story. In revolution is this is something right in the song we ask the spreading of green in order of sleazy and politics. Maria first and the orbit in the first is from the ship. As this is where now is so far. Indonesia mariners in the AZ are often taking illegal by ship of other and currency. The opportunity this stop in the right Indonesia can only in the Enzo and Marie refers for the public. That all today news. My name is Jessica Stumora. See you soon.